Starting this week, lanes on the I-5 bridge will be closed overnight in both directions for a construction project.
This in preparation for an even bigger closure that will close the northbound span of I-5 from September 12th to the 20th. Don Hamilton works with ODOT. He's live this morning to dig into some of these changes, give you a heads up on what you need to know. Don, thanks so much for joining us. Good morning.
Good to be with you this morning.
Oh, so we want to get right into this project here because I know this is going to be some big heads up for drivers, especially, if you have that commute. What kind of construction is happening this week?
Well, we're getting ready really for the closure. This is all about the big closure, September 12th to the 20th. And we've got lane changes we're trying to do. We're trying to get the infrastructure set up for that to make sure that coming from the south and coming from the north, all the traffic can funnel properly onto the southbound span, because that's the bridge we're going to be using for 9 days.
Yeah, okay, so when that northbound span is shut down, that's like the only option really for drivers then?
Well, there's always the Glenn Jackson Bridge too, but all of the Interstate 5 traffic is going to be put over onto the southbound span, according to which one is rush hour. It'll be southbound 2 lanes in the morning and then northbound 2 lanes in the afternoon on the southbound span.
Yeah, how exactly is that going to work? You're doing something called a zipper barrier, right?
What we're going to be doing is we've got a median barrier that we're going to be moving over in the midday and then in the middle of the night to make way for this closure in there. This is some of the work that we're getting together right now, working on all of that, how quick we can do that, how much time that's going to take.
Yeah, I would just, traffic, I have noticed that it is ticking up again as the pandemic has gone on. It's always so terrible around the I-5 bridge as it is. What kinds of delays are you guys expecting with this?
Big. Yeah. We're expecting some significant delays. You can't take half of Interstate 5 of a major road like that out of action and not expect there to be major delays. This is why we're really encouraging people, find alternatives, travel at a different time of day, work from home during that period. There's a lot of ways that they can avoid the regular time. A lot of people won't be able to, but certainly some people will be able to. Anything we can do that's going to take some of the pressure off of that bridge is going to be a big help.
Yeah, at least some people in recent months have figured out that, they can work from home. So hopefully that's, an option, at least for September. What is the ultimate goal with all of this work? I know there's some other safety improvements happening. Just kind of talk about the bigger scope of the project here.
Well, this is really all about making sure that we're keeping the interstate bridge functioning and safe. Now, this is a lift span, as everybody knows, who's been caught in it before, and we're trying to make sure that the lift mechanisms are still working so that the river traffic can safely pass underneath. That's what this is all about. Now, yes, of course, there is a project underway that's going to look at a new bridge, but I don't know how far that is in the future. We've got to make sure it's functioning and safe today. That's our job.
Yeah, a new bridge would be just so ideal. But, in the meantime, is there going to be a need for even more work after this project?
Well, there's lots and lots of projects. This is the northbound span is 103 years old. And so there's a lot of work that needs to be done up there in the days ahead. We're starting to plot out things. We need to paint the northbound span, for example, because it hasn't been painted in a long time. And that is a process that preserves its structure. It helps inhibit rust and things like that. So there's a lot of things coming in the years ahead on that bridge. We'll see how they evolve.
Okay, well, Don, we appreciate the big picture look here as we deal with those overnight lane closures this week here on the I-5 bridge. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Great, thanks. Good to be with you.
Yeah.